Okay, what's going on, people? This is just a quick reply to an individual that sent me a email straight to my email box. Not even to my YouTube channel, but I'm replying for him to give him a reply on his question. His name is Amun. I'm not going to say the rest of his name because I'm pretty sure he wants to keep that private. Because after all, this is a private message. But his first name is Amun, and I like his first name. Anybody know what Amun means? Please get back to me, because I'll give you a free ebook that's spelled Amun. Amun. It's an African Egyptian name. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say, I know what it means. But trust me, I like that name. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, Amun. Okay, straight to the story. Badass C. All right. He says, my name is Amun, and I am also in an adverse possession here in Georgia. I've been in it since August of last year. I have maintained the property and paid the property taxes according to the OCGA code. I have even sent notice to both the bank and the previous homeowners. Now the bank is moving to foreclose on the previous homeowner, of which they may use issue of dispossessory, big word, dispossessory on the current occupants after the sale, which is scheduled for June 5th, 2012. Have you ever been in a similar position? If so, how did you protect yourself and your family from being put out? I also filed a return of property without color of title through adverse possession with the property appraisal. Some of the methods I learned from Bob Hurt, some from other colleagues doing the same thing. Any suggestions would be appreciated. Thanks so much for your gift of your time. Okay, here's what I'm on. There's a lot of people right now, they're doing the adverse possession due to the fact of this guy that got the house for $16. I believe it was a $200,000 house or $300,000 house for $16. Now the thing is, you're gonna have a few problems with people, and I could only give you as much information to guide you along and send you down the right path. But you're gonna have to do the rest on your own. Now, you said that you're already paying property taxes, right? That's a big plus. By you paying the property taxes, you're already showing that you're standing underground and you're holding your position there like the landlord, as the landlord, which is good. They look at that. You want to make sure that you have the property looking good. You're just not coming and going, or you stay there for one day, the next few days you're gone, or you're hiding and coming in. You want to make sure that you're being seen as an occupant of the property or lot or whatever house. And you want to make sure that people see this. You could greet your neighbors, be friendly with your neighbors, unless you have some neighbors that are really like assholes, some fucking pricks. Just like the guy that bought the house for the $16 by filing his paperwork, just like you have. You want to make sure you're standing on the ground and putting your foot down. People are going to challenge you that are against you because they don't know about this legal footstep. They don't know how to go about it. They never heard of it. So if you're moving into a house that is like say $300,000 and it was a brand new house and you got it for cheap by filing your paperwork, or basically get it for free by getting all the knowledge that you went ahead and researched, they're going to be angry. But never mind them. Keep doing what you're doing, because your business is between you and the courts, not them. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. You said if I had problems, if I ever had run in with the law and had problems like you. Well, basically no. My adverse possession, I'll be making a video showing you the property that I found, and the house that I found is on a corner. And the house that I found, it's basically a beat down house. I mean, beat down to the ground. The roof is damaged. The roof is damaged. It's oh man, I can't even. I'm getting a headache thinking about it. But it's a rundown house, and it's good for me because it draws a lot of heat off of me. Nobody won't even stress me and say it's a brand new house and come to, how did you move in this house and how did you get this house? They won't even stress me. It's an old house, and it's going to be a lot of energy that has to be put in it. So I already put my notice up, and only thing that's left for me to do is put my fence around it to make it very private. I already put my no trespassing sign. I already went inside the house and checked out the house. There's furniture there and everything. The house has basically been abandoned for like 8 to 9 years, the neighbor told me. And I explained to them what I plan to do with the house, and the neighbors are like, "Shoot, oh, sounds pretty nice." I haven't told them the adverse possession thing. What I basically did is got dressed and went to the property, just act like basically I'm a person or individual that's basically interested in the property. You know, I made it seem like I'm a guy of esteem. I have some money and I'm going to buy this, and that's how I held myself up. But I haven't really gotten it into it full proof yet. You know, I'm just learning like you, but I have all the information down pat, and I'm willing to go ahead on my own to do everything, because this is how I basically handle everything when it comes to legal matters and going to court. I don't have a lawyer. Any tickets, any court cases, anything that has to deal with legal matters in court, I handle myself. I never had a lawyer. Don't need one. Educated enough to handle myself in court. Don't need a lawyer. Never will. So basically I never had the situation because I haven't lived in the property. I've just gone there, check up on it, do everything, little routine checks, and you know, every time I go inside it, I look up at that freaking roof, I get a headache. So I'm getting no stress from the house, basically from neighbors, because it's a beat down house and they want you to fix this house up in the neighborhood so it looks good. It's an eyesore. So basically, they want me to fix it up. I have no problem. Went to the city already. I notified them, let them know I'm interested in the property. I did my own lien search and everything. They wanted to charge me, but I did it for free. I found the lady for the property. I couldn't find. She died. I forgot. Yeah, she died, but I couldn't find no lien or no other information I needed for it. There was no lien on it. So basically, that's that on the info. And all I could say is, what else? You asked me something else. Foreclose. You're doing basically everything. You're doing everything right. You said you're paying taxes. You know, you already had a foreclosure. You know, on the owner or whatnot. But only thing I could say about that, the homeowner, only way your adverse possession is not going to work unless they come to you and say, well, you have permission or you have permission to stay there, when that's not going to be adverse possession. If the landlord is, you know, say you have permission. But a foolproof way you could go ahead and secure yourself, every money that you spend in fixing up the property or labor, you make note of it and keep receipt. So if they come and say they want you off, you say, sure, I'll move, but you have to pay me every money that I invest in the property. Fence I put up, repairs I did on the house. If you even get external help from contractors or friends with skills, carpenters and such like that, electricians, make sure they make a note. Even if they're trading the services or offering their service for free, make sure you make notes of the time, the manpower, and how much they would have charged you. So that if the homeowner wants his property and the house, he pays you all of that first. Then you happily move away and go, because it'll be a win for you anyways. It's a win for you if he pays you to leave, and it's a win for you if he leaves you to freak alone because he cannot pay you back for all the labor and the materials that you invested in the property. So that's all I could tell you right now, because my adverse possession hasn't been fully started. And when it's fully started, I know everything that I need to know about getting the ball rolling, because I have everything written down, everything printed out. So I'm basically good on that. So again, thank you for your message. I really appreciate it. I like to conversate with people and open open barriers so people could start, you know, getting information and dialogue between people so they could know what they're doing and get to know what they need to know. So with that said, man, thank you very much, Amun, and I like your name, very cool name, and I hope to talk to you again. All right, thank you, peace.